was asked recently why I hadn't done any short videos for a long time, and I hadn't realised it's probably almost a year. But the short answer is that I forget to switch the still camera. Just with a flick of switch you can go from stills to video, although video is a completely different scenario. The sound is the crucial thing, and hopefully the sound's okay tonight because I'm just using this camera's internal microphone for it. But what the plan is, I'm meeting a friend tonight. Many of you know him. His name's Alan. He runs Scottish Photography Hides. Now, I've known Alan since he was about 13 or 14. Back in the early 80s when I was a ringer, my trainer, his son Kenneth, and Alan were basically our nest finders, and well, nothing's changed sort of 40 probably years later, and it's still one of the best nest finders that you'll find. Now, Alan's got a number of hides dotted all over the place here for different things. Now, but tonight we're going to look at daytime badgers. And the secret is here, this is not the Natural History Film Unit, it's just us, so what you see is what you get. But this is daytime badgers. You know, I've followed badgers in various places for probably 50 years, and I always had to use torches with red lights and things like that. But this is actually, if I just walk over and you'll maybe see behind me, the set is there behind me, and these badgers come out in daylight, which is just quite remarkable to say the least, and they come out on demand. And there's actually, I could tell you various stories that Alan and I are escapades over the years, from him and I wanting to jump ship as we're heading out to the Farne Islands because they told us they weren't going to let us land on Staple Island, it was too windy. We thought otherwise. And various other things when we've been out and about. One thing about either photographing wildlife or watching wildlife, it's great fun and it's good to enjoy. Just remember that the animals' welfare comes first, and they are wild animals, so some nights it will go according to plan and some nights it won't go according to plan. So hopefully tonight everything will go according to plan. But I think I can hear Alan's car pulling up now, so I'll just nip up and meet him, and I'll show you basically what we're going to do for the night.
Hi Keith, sorry I'm a bit late, I got stuck behind a couple of tractors there.
I know worries.
But we'll head down now. These badgers will be out nice and early today.
Right, and believe it or not folks, this is 5:30 at night. None of Alan's hides are very far from the road, and they're all easy access and there's no difficult walking or anything like that. So that's the good thing about it. And as this is badgers, so that they stay in position so that we have time to film them or watch them, they just put a few peanuts each night. This is nothing that will sustain them at all. It's just to keep them in one place while we take photographs and film them, and gets them through the day, or through the night as it were. We're inside the hide now, and you can see I've got two cameras set up. Both of these I'll primarily shoot video tonight. I might shoot the odd still. But Alan, most of these hides are fairly elaborate and well-made structures, not the sort of 3x3 toilet tents that I'm used to. But this one is, it's only temporary, I think, this one, till he maybe decides if he's going to put a permanent one on here. But it's fine, you know, it does the job, it's comfortable, you're sheltered for the rain should it be raining, you're not that far from the animals. And a lot of people think, because these are photography hides, it's for photographers, but anybody can book them, and you can come in and the experience you'll get with these badgers in particular, quite remarkable. But he's got pine martens, red squirrels, kingfishers, tawny owls, you name it. But we'll cover more of them maybe in another video. That's the first badgers out, and I think it's what, 5:45. So there's the two youngsters at the front here, but there's one or two adults behind it. You can't actually see at the moment, but the rest of them won't be long, and then you'll see there's a whole congregation of them. It's quite a big family this year. See, there's 4 now. There's always a bit of squabbling amongst them, which no doubt we'll see at some point. But as soon as the peanuts are gone, which doesn't take very long, they'll start wandering out a wee bit more, searching far and wide, looking to see just in case they've missed the odd peanut. But they're not long with them. And again, it's not something that'll sustain them, it's just so that we can get a few pictures and chance to see how many young's been successful, etc. But back inside the hide, you can see there's the two cameras looking out towards the actual set itself, just as the badgers wander around. Normally I'm always concerned about my scent blowing towards them, but at this place with Alan's hides. They're so used to human smell that they don't seem to bother, because the wind at the moment is actually blowing straight towards them, and you can see they're not bothered at all by our scent. And again, these are two cubs. Certainly the one on the right there is a cub. Yeah, I think the one behind's a cub as well. Again, there's a wee bit of squabbling in the background. Nothing serious, but they'll all come a bit rough and tumble when they first come out. Normally, if there was no peanuts down, they would just come out ones and twos and head off. Sometimes they'll come back with some bedding for the set, etc. But here, just because we've put our peanuts, they're staying out for a bit longer. There's the dominant female just at the back there. There's about some of her cubs that are in front there. And just so we could film a wee bit longer, Alan nipped out just to put down some more peanuts, just to give us another 5 or 10 minutes to see what we could do. And you can see Alan there resting against the tree. And, you know, he did a wee bit of filming when he was out there as well. So you'll see him in a minute. He just pokes the camera around the side of the tree. And the badgers are not bothered at all. You can see they're only a few feet from him. And there he goes. So this is him just going to poke the camera around the corner. And you can see there, they have a wee look and say, oh, what's that? But they don't run off. They just wander about, looking to see what peanuts are left, having a wee bit squabble as usual. But again, we'll just finish with a tender moment with a mother and her cub. Well, folks, wasn't that amazing? Badgers in daylight, all before 6:30 in the middle of the summer. Just absolutely remarkable. We were just talking earlier on there, and we heard that maybe spring watch is not going to happen again in the future. So, well, maybe watch this space and see if we can have wildlife watching in Dumfries and Galloway. So, till the next time, goodbye from me, Keith, and
goodbye from me as well. See you soon.